Hi, this is Whitney with PolicyPak Software, and in this video, we're going to talk about two separate but very similar things. We are going to learn how to create a central store for Microsoft's Group Policy, and we're also going to create a central store for PolicyPak software. So we'll start off with the central store for Microsoft. What is the central store, you may ask? Well, it is a one-stop shop repository for the files that constitute the ability to create group policy. So let me show you what I mean. If I come over here to my GPMC and I create a GPO, actually I've got one down here, it's called test GPO. Let's edit this. And when I come over here to my policies, admin templates, if I hover over this, you're going to see the policy definitions, Admx files, retrieved from the local computer. So right now it is coming from this local machine, which is fine, sort of. But if you want to be able to roam from machine to machine, or if you want other people to be able to create GPOs as well, then you're going to want to have a central store, because otherwise you're not going to have a uniform experience from machine to machine or person to person. So let's go look at where this needs to be created. So we're going to come over to File Explorer, we're going to go to C, Windows, and sysvol again, the domain name, and then we'll go to policies here. So this is where all of my GPOs live with their less than friendly IDs. And what we need to do is here we need to create a folder that's called policy definitions. So I'm going to right click in here, we're going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call it policy definitions. All right, and inside of there is nothing. Well, of course there's nothing there, we just created it. So where are we going to go to get our files that we need to put in here? Well, before this video, I went to Microsoft.com and I downloaded the latest Admx files, which come as an MSI. When you install the MSI, you can install it to wherever you'd like, but I installed it to a folder right here that I called Admx files, and what do you know, within there is a policy definitions file and your ADML files here and your ADMX here. As for your ADML files, you only need to install the ones that are in the languages that you want to support, but for this case I'm actually going to just take everything. So I'm going to grab them all and I'm going to drag, oops, I'm going to grab them all and I'm going to drag and drop them right here. I'm going to move these right over here. There we go. All right, now this is also the same thing you're going to want to do when you go to update your ADMX files. You'll go to Microsoft.com, you'll get the latest files, they'll likely come as an MSI, you can unpack them into another folder like I did, and then drag and drop them into here, and basically what you want to do is overwrite anything that, well, anything that is overwritten, anything that wants to be, that asks if you should overwrite a duplicate file. And this way you can keep old files that may not have been updated and then update the old ones. So now let me close down my GPMC here. Let's close this out, and I'm going to go look at that same test GPO again, and we are going to look at the admin templates again. And we are going to see, when I come down here to the admin templates, some magic has happened, and now you're seeing the policy definitions Admx files are retrieved from the central store. So that's what you want to see. That's what we're looking for. So now you'll have uniform experience from machine to machine, from GPO creator to GPO creator, and that's great. All right, so we created the Microsoft Central Store for group policy stuff. Now let's talk about the PolicyPak Central Store. Well, what is that all about? Well, let's come over here to the PolicyPak node and let's go to Application Settings Manager. And when I try to right-click and add a new application that I want to manage, I'm getting, whoops, none. I thought this thing could handle 500 different applications. Well, we sure can, but you're the one that gets to decide what applications go into your PolicyPak Central Store. So let's go back to that same place where we created our central store. So we'll hop back through, C, Windows, sysvol domain policies. All right, now we have our policy definitions. That's our central store for Microsoft. And now we're going to create a central store for PolicyPak. So we're going to do a new folder, just like we did before. And this one's going to be called PolicyPak, all one word. And we've done it. Great. Again, it's empty. How do we populate it? Well, you're going to go to policypak.com, sign into the customer portal, and you'll go to the Downloads tab. And the Downloads tab is going to have a place where you can download paks. Now, you can either download one at a time, or you can download them all at once. I chose to download them all at once, so I have them right here. And now there are 489 items in here. That is all. Those are all of the applications that PolicyPak can manage. So if I want to manage, say, Google Chrome, let's come over here. And you'll notice inside here there are 3 items. The XML document is for you to manage the pak yourself in our design studio if you'd like. The README is it's just that. It's a README file. It's just what you think it is. And finally, we have here the DLL. That is what we consider the pak. So what you want to do is just drag and drop into here. There we go. And we're good to go. Now maybe I want to manage. Let's scroll down. Let's find Mozilla Firefox. There we go. So I'll drag and drop this into there. And let's grab our universal Java pak right here. So drag, drop. There we go. So we have these 3 are the 3 applications we've decided we want to manage. So let me close all of this out. I'm going to right click and tell it to rescan for available applications. Now when I right click and go to new application, there we go. We've created a list here. So we have just what we put in there: Chrome, Firefox, and Java. That's how you create and populate the PolicyPak Central Store. In the next video, we'll talk about how to update PolicyPak Central Store. So I hope that helps you out. Thanks for watching.